Good evening and welcome back to Nobody Wake the Bugbear. We are a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons podcast from Perth, Australia. You can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Podbean and many more podcast providers. You can also find us on Facebook, TikTok and Instagram at NWTBPODCAST. And you can find us on Twitter at NWTBugbear. There you can see the amazing cover art of our episodes, shorts and audiograms, and to interact with the cast. The cast, of course, being myself, Andrew, the Dungeon Master, and my talented group of players. Josh. Josh, who are you playing?
I'm playing Predonis, the Dragonborn Paladin / Himbo, I guess.
And we have John.
I'm John. I'm playing Cobb Canton, the gangly, scrappy, scarecrowish, young Earth Ganassi rogue.
And of course, Doug.
I'm Doug. I am playing Old Man Mordecai.
The Furbolg Druid, perhaps?
The Furbolg Druid, yes.
And joining us for this adventure is our special guest, Nikki.
Yes, hello Chookies. I'm Nikki and I'm playing Gelda Wisp. She's a halfling ranger.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
You get me every time with the Chookie.
Yes.
All right, I will continue. This is part 4 of our playthrough of The Haunt by Phil Beckwith of PB Publishing. You can find The Haunt Trilogy Special Edition over at dmsguild.com, along with Phil's many other fine works. You can also follow Phil on Twitter at pbpublishing1. Now, without further ado, we will begin. Is everyone ready?
Yes.
I'd say I'm about ready, yeah.
Excellent. The intro music will begin. Last time on The Haunt. 2 heroes, Predonis the Dragonborn Paladin and Cobb the Earth Genasi Rogue, left the town of Nesme in the early evening, heading towards the Lurkwood to the north. They are on a quest to rescue a young girl named Clementine. A one Lord Winston Price was travelling by carriage to Nesme and was waylaid by a broken wheel. While stopped for repairs, the Lord's young daughter wandered off somewhere near the Lurkwood and did not return. To help find the girl, Predonis and Cobb met with other adventurers who lived near the Lurkwood and knew it well. One a disgruntled Furbolg druid named Mordecai. The other a dirt-covered halfling ranger named Gelda. It was from them they learned of Montarthas Manor, the last remaining building of a grand estate, now reclaimed by the Lurkwood. A place where rumours say travellers do not return, and their strongest lead they have in finding the young girl. Upon entering the manor, the adventurers found it to be infested with evil creatures, gargoyles, cloakers, ghosts and spiders, and a tiny porcelain doll, hell-bent on murder. They searched the bottom level and found no trace of the young girl. Upon heading to the second floor, they found evidence of the former occupants still haunting the old manor. The ghost of a woman cursed to reenact her death over and over again, and the aspect of another woman, dangerously beautiful with dark and deadly eyes. They followed the beautiful woman's aspect into a waiting room, and were met with another ghostly scene. A small girl of no more than 5 or 6, sitting patiently on a long bench. The beautiful woman smiles at the child and offers her a small porcelain doll. The child smiles as the woman evaporates. Suddenly, the child's smile turns to pain and anguish as blood-soaked stab wounds begin to appear on her silky white dress. She falls limp and tumbles to the floor before disappearing. The doll is left lying on the bench, a knife in its hand and a grin on its face. Everyone roll for initiative. Mordecai, what is your initiative?
18.
Praedonis, what is your initiative?
I got 10.
Cobb Canton,
I got 6.
6. Not a good result from Cobb. Slow in the old bones now. And finally, Gelda.
Gelda got a 14 on their initiative.
That is a little bit better.
I wish someone would watch
Tiny
my
bit.
6.
Just before we start, I have something to mention. In the previous episode, I have used the fear lullaby 2 times when I can only do it once per day.
Shame.
Shame on
Shame.
myself.
Shame.
Shame.
Ding.
As a consolation, I have not repaired the doll after the last encounter in order to equalize the mistake. Mordecai, you are first.
I still have my fame laid active, so I shall charge the doll.
Mordecai, you are at the door between the hallway and the clerk's office. It is a small 10 feet room by 10 foot, and the door that Gelda is standing in front of is the waiting room. You can move up to the door and past Gelda if you
Yes,
like.
Please.
10 feet forwards to the east, and another 10 feet entering this waiting room. You see the small doll sitting on a waiting chair to the east.
Copy that. I'm going to get as close to the doll as I can with my movement.
You have moved 20, you have 10 feet remaining, and the doll is still 10 feet away from you.
I would like to use Thorn Whip.
Do I have to make a save?
Nope.
Then you may do it.
A lot. 16 plus 6.
That is a hit.
Something. And it is pulled 10 feet closer to me and takes 9 points of piercing damage.
Done.
Hello, little child doll.
Is that magical piercing damage?
Yes.
Yes, it would be. It laughs a strange little girl's laugh. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Gelda, you are next.
Okay, well, for a bonus action, I'm going to cast Hex on the doll.
Do I have to make a save?
No.
Then I am hexed.
Yes,
Are you hexing one of my ability scores?
No, I just deal an extra 1d6 necrotic damage on all hits.
Yeah,
Very
you,
well.
You pick an ability as well.
Oh.
So you just pick.
Oh, yep. Also choose one ability. Okay. I'm going to choose Wisdom for the ability, please. Wisdom.
Very well, I now have disadvantage on my wisdom.
Yes, you do. And for my action, I would like to cast the cantrip Toll the Dead, which is a wisdom save from you, please.
Very well. Natural 1. Fail.
Amazing. Okay, so it's 6 necrotic damage all in total.
I am still up. Any movement?
Yeah, I'm just going to move out of the door frame to the northwest of me, please.
So back into the
Oh.
clerk's office,
Oh, okay, we're going that way. No,
Or to the east.
northeast, please.
northeast.
Perfect.
You are in the top corner of the waiting room, and that is your turn. Praedonis, it is your turn.
I would like to approach the doll.
5 feet will get you into the doorway, and another 20 will get you 5 feet away from the door just above Mordecai.
And I will strike at it.
The doll, I should say.
I'm doing very badly at math. 14.
14 is a hit. Is this a magical weapon?
Yes, it is. 5. 13.
It is still up and giggles as you
I will
strike
at it again.
Go for it.
17.
That is a hit.
15 damage.
15 damage. The porcelain is now beginning to crack. However, it is still up.
And I don't have any bonus actions, I believe. Nope.
That is your turn. The doll goes next. It looks at Mordecai just in front of it, 5 feet, and lashes out with its claws. 23.
Hit.
You take 7 slashing damage. It now raises its knife for a stab at your legs. 9. It is a miss.
Miss.
And it will stay where it is. Cobb, you are back in the clerk's office. What do you do?
I would like to bonus action hide first.
Do you have light on you?
I don't know, do I? I don't think I'm... Was I holding a torch when we came here? Good question.
I believe you were.
Okay, I'll have to douse that then.
You may put out your torch for free.
I would like to put out my torch for free. Bonus action hide.
If you head 5 feet to the north, you will be out of view and now may hide because you are in total darkness.
I'll do that.
Is anyone else shedding light at the moment?
Yes.
Mordecai's flame blade is shedding light.
Can she see me through that door, though?
No, because you are behind the wall currently.
Yeah. Perfect. 16.
You are hidden.
I would then like to pop into the doorway and shoot her with my crossbow.
You may have advantage and your sneak attack.
I tilt my neck, and it sort of cracks, and little dust plumes come off of my now powdery, dry skin. And I puff my lips out, and I grit my grey gravel-looking teeth, and I say, as I'm shooting, I mutter, "Where's Clementine, you little bitch?" Amazing. That's still 13.
To hit?
Yeah,
That is a miss.
I didn't think so.
Your crossbow bolt flies to the back of the room, and that is your turn and the conclusion of round 1.
With advantage, I rolled a 3 and a 6.
Nice.
Mordecai is back to you.
I am going to hit it with my flame blade.
Go for it.
17 plus a lot.
Because you took damage the last round, I will need you to make a concentration check before this attack is resolved.
Yeah, I pass.
You pass with a...
17.
Then you may resolve
Plus.
your previous attack.
Yep. 11 points of fire damage.
Your flame damage seems to deteriorate the porcelain, and as you strike out, please explain how you destroy this creature.
I bang my hands together, and in a low growl voice I yell, "You shall not pass!" And I just slice it in half.
The doll falls to the ground and shatters into 1,000 small pieces. And with that, the room now goes silent, and initiative has ended.
I'd like to relight my torch.
I just walk over, and as he picks it up, I just go with the sword.
Thanks.
My internal monologue still sounds young, but my actual voice is old. Like the voice of a nearly 50-year-old man.
You have now destroyed, or so you think, the doll that has been menacing you since you entered this house.
Right, well that's done. Onward.
That was easier than I thought it was going to be,
And
actually.
I make my way through the door.
I'm gonna poke my head back into the little office area
Can we not dally and just try and find the girl, please?
and look at the skeleton bro typing and just say, "Excuse us, sir, we shall be on our way," and just walk off.
It is destroyed from dust the previous time you walked past it in the room.
Never mind.
There is a door, a double oak door, to your south that is closed.
I would like to open that door.
You do that, Donnie. I'm not going through there first.
You push on the door and it does not budge. However, it does give slightly. You feel if you make a strength check, you could push it open.
This door's stuck. I'm gonna get it open.
I believe in you,
It's like
Donnie.
a Pokemon character.
A really dumb one. No, I want skills. No, wait. Is it strength or athletics?
You may make
Surely strength.
a strength athletics check to try to force open this door.
13.
13, you push the doors open. They swing open suddenly, and you all feel you are being pulled into a dark room. Please make a strength saving throw.
This is my new favorite dice. I haven't rolled below 15 on it. This is what I needed last session.
Yep.
And the session before that, and before that, and before that.
And every other time that you've played D&D, yeah.
Yeah.
Mordecai, what is your strength saving throw?
Dirty 20.
Predonis?
7.
7. Gelder?
Is a 16.
16.
Yes.
8.
An unnatural force pulls you into this room, Predonis, and you are sucked forward through the doors into a room. The doors behind you slam shut.
Donnie! Donnie!
Okay, bye.
And this is what you see.
Oh, shit.
Predonis, as soon as you hear the doors slam shut from behind you, a great gust of wind blasts the room around you, sending dust, paper, and curtains flying around the room. Piles of rotting corpses litter the creaky wooden floor. Then you see him on the ceiling, a shell of a man, shriveled, tortured, and used. His body and arms semi-molded into the blackened muck that replicates a ceiling. Slimy black vines creep through his flesh, pinning him to the ceiling, as the ends of the vines expand into drooling suckers that feed from his life force. A glow of green hue emanates from his chest. The source of the hue is a green emerald that spews out evil energies into the mansion, distributing the feed to all areas of this living building. The most potent looking of these green energies flows directly into a lifeless body, slumped with its head flung backwards over a wooden chair to the northeast of the room. Roll for initiative. Everyone.
Shouldn't have changed dice.
Come away and play in the dark, dark house. Come to the cold party in its endless, tireless dance. In the house, the dark, dead house, where there is a darker heart yet hiding inside.
Yes. Come play.
Predonis, what is your initiative?
Nice one,
2.
bro.
Predonis, what is your initiative?
2. I'm ready.
Mordecai, what is your initiative?
20.
Cobb Canton.
9.
And finally, Gelder.
I got a 22.
Ooh.
Yes, not bad.
These people are better than us. Donnie.
I'm ready.
The established adventuring party getting their asses kicked by 2 old people from the forest.
Gelder, you are outside back in the waiting room and the doors have slammed shut. You have seen Predonis being sucked into this room. What do you do?
Well, that didn't look very nice. I might walk up to the door and try and open it. Is it still quite tough to open?
It is now slammed shut and does not budge when you touch it.
Oh, great. Oh,
However,
gosh.
if you were to apply a certain amount of force to this door with your weapon, perhaps it would break, you feel.
Much like applying force with your weapon to most things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to pull out my moon-touched short sword and I am going to take a swing. Actually, I might take a couple of swings.
Hell yeah.
First one's a 19.
That is a hit.
5 points of piercing damage.
The door buckles under your blade but remains intact.
I'll take another swing for 22
You hit the door as well, again.
for 9 points of piercing damage.
The door still remains.
Well, can someone else have a go, please? I feel like I'm doing a lot of door breaking today.
Do you step back?
Yes.
Done back.
Mordecai, it is your turn.
Will someone get the goddamn thing open?
Remember that scene from Phantom Menace where he shoves the lightsaber in the door? I'm going to do exactly that with my fire sword.
Very well. You walk up 5 feet to the door to the south and plunge your blade into the door.
I thought you were going to liken me to Qui-Gon Jinn in that moment. and everyone else is Obi-Wan.
An 11.
11 does not hit.
It is a door.
11 does not hit the door.
I guess I stand back.
You stand back 5 feet. Cobb, it is now your turn.
Donnie!
I'm going to also attack the door.
You move up.
I'm going to attack the door with my short sword.
You may make attack roll.
Cobb! There's a creepy guy in here.
Are you emitting light, Predonis?
My wings aren't emitting light, but they're kind of...
Then you do not see in this darkened room. It is pitch black.
18.
18, you hit the door. You do not get sneak attack.
No, I didn't think so. 7.
The door remains.
What is this fucking door?
It is 2 large oak doors.
I kick it in frustration.
Ugh!
Do not break your toe.
Is the girl in there, perhaps?
I can't see. I'll help with the door.
Praedonis, you sense movement to your east.
Bleh.
What the fuck is that?
You hear something get up from out of the chair, and you hear a cackle and haunting laugh as you hear the sounds of a transformation. And you hear the casting of a spell. You hear... And in front of you, you hear bodies start to writhe, wet mush of sounds from a bundle of corpses in the center of the room, almost reaching the ceiling.
Times like this, I wish I had my breath.
As you sense 3 creatures begin to move towards your position. You are at disadvantage, and they will claw at you. The first undead creature is a 16 to attack.
I actually need to check. Miss!
A third creature walks over to you and claws you. 16 is also a miss. Praedonis, it is your turn.
Oh boy. I'm considering my options. Are the doors 5 feet away from me? Is that what they are, behind me?
The door behind you that you were sucked through is closed and 5 feet behind you to the north.
Bleh. Okay. I would like to attack the door twice.
You may do that.
18 plus 7 is 25.
You hit. Do your damage.
15 damage.
The door begins to crack. However, it is still structurally sound.
20 to hit.
That is a hit.
Another 15 damage.
You burst your way through the door and the room is now lit.
Hey guys!
You see in front of you, swarming around you, 3 undead creatures with long fingernails. Their skin is a sickly bluish green color. Their eyes are glowing.
Whoa.
And the tongue lazily flicks out of its mouth.
You guys are ugly. I'll help.
Any movement?
I just want to check. Can I determine... Can I see the other creature yet?
It is just past you, and the light
Doesn't...
of Gelder and Mordecai does not
Okay.
enter the room that far.
Whoa. I have holy water here and here. Help! And I'll just... Yeah, that's my turn.
Top of round 2, Gelder, you now see into this room. You have dark vision, and the light of your sword is also lighting it up. You see 3 undead humanoids surrounding Praedonis. Then you see a mountain of corpses in the center of the room. What do you do?
When the door swings open, I'm like, oh, hey, you guys, oh, God, what's going on in there? And then I'm going to take a step in.
10 feet will get you into the room to the south.
And I'm just going to use my moonlit short sword to attack the one, to my...
One to the west.
west, yes.
You may strike.
2 attacks. Bollocks, give me 2 seconds.
Oh, I wanted to ask if I could determine what they were.
Sure, give us a religion or a nature check.
Nope.
Then you do not know. Some sort of undead creature.
I got a 16 on my first.
That is a hit.
Amazing. Is 7 points of magical piercing damage.
It is still up.
Okay, and the second attack is a 13.
That is a hit.
Oh, amazing. And 6 points of magical piercing damage.
It is still up.
Okay, that's I might just move a little to my east. Maybe 1 step to my east.
You
Yes,
take an attack of opportunity from the creature you have just
that's
hit.
fine.
It lashes out with its claws. 7, it is a miss.
It is a miss,
And
yeah.
that is your turn. Mordecai.
I would like to move southeast of Gelda.
You move into the room 15 feet. You now see, standing up in front of a chair, just 10 feet from you, a horrific perversion of a beautiful woman. Horns are sprouting from this creature's thin head. It has black hair cascading down its back. It has ugly, yellow, spiked teeth and is wearing tattered black rags. And it grins at you.
Can I make a free history?
Sure can.
Sweet. Not that that's any good. But that's okay. 18.
You are confronted with the horrifying visage of a night hag.
I recognize what you are, young lady. And I'm going to step towards it.
You are now 5 feet away from this creature.
Feel free to take your hit.
Why? From the creature behind you, you have moved past one of the undead, and it will strike out with its claw. 20.
Hit.
You take 8 slashing damage. Please make a Constitution saving throw.
15.
You pass, and you do not suffer any effect. However, now make another one for your spell. Your
That-
flame blade that you are concentrating on.
That was for that one. So I'll make another one for that first one, sorry, because I rolled advantage on that last one.
Okay, now make another one.
Okay. No.
What did you get?
What was it, sorry?
Constitution saving throw.
I got a 4.
As you move into the room, you go past the undead creature, and it lashes out. You save against concentration. However, as it claws you in the back, you feel the effects of a poison run through your body, and you are paralyzed
Oh, fuck.
and can take no further action. At the end of your turn, you may make another save.
Okay.
What is that?
What the fuck was that?
You just see Mordecai enter the room past this undead creature, get clawed in the back, and then freeze in place.
So I can't do anything.
You can only make a saving throw now to try to resist the effect.
Okay.
You know, like in It, where like the dead lights make people freeze. So like he's throwing the rock and it just boom, when his eyes roll off the back of his head and just floats in the air with his arm dangling. That's what I sort of imagined.
Mordecai, what did you get?
Oh, am I making another save? Shit. Natural one.
You are paralyzed, and you remain so for this turn. Cobb, it is your turn.
How... This is a strange question. How moist is the pile of bodies?
Quite moist.
So throwing a torch at it's not going to do anything.
You think not.
Can I see the ceiling from here?
You can. Pinned to the ceiling is a man in a tortured condition, stuck to the ceiling and covered in blackened muck, with black vines creeping through his flesh.
Can I make a Arcana check
Yes? On?
on the things in the ceiling, or I guess a nature check actually? See if it's anything like... Is this the actual heart of the problem, or is this just like a... I know you said it was, but like with my character.
Yes. Now that you are seeing it for the first time,
What sort of check would I make? Would it be like a...
give us Arcana.
Yeah. 15.
You think there's some sort of connection between the green emerald embedded in his chest. It is flowing energy towards the hag in the corner of the room.
I would like to shoot at the emerald.
You may do that.
I can't get a sneak attack bonus for shooting an inanimate object though, can I?
No.
No.
You miss the stationary object in the ceiling.
I guess I'm just thrown off by the horrific side of it. It's like,
I missed a door.
Would you like to move?
no. In fact, I'd like to step back 5 feet.
You step back into the waiting room another 5 feet. The hag in the corner laughs once more, sticks out her hand, and 3 glowing darts of magical force fly out from her fingertips. 1 hits Praedonis, and 2 hit Gelda. This is an automatic hit, and I will roll for each dart. Praedonis, you take 3 points of magical damage, force, and you have to make a constitution check for your concentration.
15 total.
You pass. 2 darts fly towards you, Gelda.
More like they fly off the table.
Yes.
They fly off the table. The first dart does 2 damage. Please roll a constitution.
Oh, ow.
Are you concentrating on any spell?
No.
Then you do not have to roll it. I do apologize. However, you take another 2 points of force damage.
Okay.
You have taken 4 in total.
Ow, ow. That wasn't very nice. Who did that?
Do we know what a night hag is? Like what type of creature?
After the magical missiles have flied out of this creature, the undead creatures swarming Praedonis attack. The first one strikes out with its claws. 8, that is a miss. The one below it also claws you. 12, that is a miss. The one next to Gelder claws out. Actually, it's going to look at the paralyzed Mordecai and actually attack you with its claws. 17,
Miss.
it is ineffective.
Mm-hmm.
And that is their turn. Praedonis, it is your turn.
I believe my wings are still out, correct?
I believe so. Are they concentration, and how long do they last?
Well, it was a minute, and then we said that between the last encounter and this one that you said that I had them up.
Yes?
Yep. So I was just gonna go up to the dude and just grab the emerald
Sure.
and give it a good yank.
The emerald is stuck in the man's chest and does not budge.
Can I hit it then?
You sure can.
There wouldn't be any way of me knowing why it's like...
It's like set in the body and it's got tentacles gripping at it.
Oh, that's right. I wanted to figure out if we knew what a night hag was.
Mordecai will have to say it.
Okay.
However, he is paralyzed.
25 to hit.
You hit the emerald.
It's a night hag. If you spit on them, they die immediately.
14 damage.
Only if you get him in the eye.
And again,
You may attack it again.
17.
It hits.
12 damage.
Does not look like it's having much of an effect.
That's what I wanted to know the first time. I will end my turn by using a bonus action to cast... do I want to do that? No, I don't want to do that yet. I will end my turn.
Your turn is ended. I'm just reading.
I was trying to figure out what category it would be. Like, would it be a fiend? Would it be an undead? Would it be a
You can do it.
fae or whatever?
Give us a roll.
Hags usually
Have you
fae.
rolled for it
I
already?
rolled
Hags
for the
something
zombies.
Roll for the hag creature.
Miracle? No.
You do not know what exactly this creature is. And that is the end of your turn. We are the top of round 3. Gelder, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to extend my hand out and say, "Look at more, you dirty bitch." And she's going to have to make a constitution saving throw, the hag. Please.
I will do so. Is this a magical effect?
Yes.
15.
She saves. So I guess that's me done.
Would you like to move?
I'm just going to check out my bonus actions. Give me one moment. Oh, may as well cast Hail of Thorns on her as well, which is a dexterity saving throw, please.
Natural 20.
Well, boo-hoo to you then.
Does any secondary effect
Does a backflip.
go off?
Oh, yeah, and every other creature within 5 feet.
Nothing's within 5 feet.
Nothing is within 5 feet of the hag.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Does it take half damage on a save?
Oh, yes.
Then you may roll that damage.
That's 3 points of piercing damage.
Would you like to move?
No, I'm going to stay there. Thank
Mordecai, you are still paralyzed. Your turn ends. You may make another save.
8.
You fail and remain paralyzed. Cobb, it is your turn. Outside of the room, what do you do?
I haven't seen the hag yet, have I?
You have not. The only thing you see is the mound of bodies, 3 of them which are animated and attacking Praedonis.
So I can't realistically plan to shoot the hag.
You do not know of its existence yet.
So I guess I just have to shoot at the things.
You can do that and you will get your sneak attack.
Sweet.
Is that a natural 1 in your hands?
That's a natural 1.
Then you miss this creature. Would you like to move?
Yeah.
Where would you like to move?
I'd move in behind Praedonis.
You move 10 feet to the south and you are now just in the doorway, 5 feet in front of Praedonis.
And I can see the hag?
In the corner of the room, you now see this dark wizened creature. Would you like to make a free nature check?
Yes. Natural 20.
You know it to be the evil form of a night hag. What would you like to know about it?
Weaknesses.
It is a fiend.
That was it.
It is a fiend. So holy stuff. Wouldn't holy stuff you do it?
You assume so. Would you like to explain this to the rest of the party?
It's a fiend. Just kill it.
Straight to the point.
I thought we were going to do proper hag tradition and just scream hag at the top of our lungs like last time. Hag!
Again, like it part 2.
Yeah.
Where they just bully the... Spoilers. Can I have movement left?
You do.
Can I duck back out of the room?
You will get attacked twice by each undead creature flanking you.
Oh, it's okay. I've got... something.
It's only if something ends its movement within 5 feet of you.
Bonus action, just
I've got...
You can bonus action disengage,
Oh,
however.
just bonus action disengage.
You do so. Would you like to go where you were before?
Further around the corner because then the monsters might want to follow me.
You can move out of the room 5
Yes.
feet and now to the west
Yes, there.
10 feet.
Yeah.
And you are behind the wall.
Thank you, everyone.
And it is now
welcome.
the hag's turn. It points at the pile of corpses in the room and begins another summoning ritual. And 3 more undead creatures rise up from the pile, exactly the same as the other 3.
Is it a ritual?
It is a spell. She is animating these bodies,
Kill it!
and they enter the round.
Isn't that concentration? Wouldn't she lose it on the first 3?
Not this ability.
Fuck a duck.
The 3 surrounding Praedonis, the 2 to the west, will attack with their claws. 13, it is a miss. The one below it attacks. Natural 20.
Oh.
You take 12 points of slashing damage, and please make a constitution saving throw.
12.
You pass, and you are not paralyzed.
It's a low DC. It's a low DC.
One of the creatures joining the one next to you moves around the bodies, uses twice its movement to do so. It is now right below you south and reaches out with its claws. 16.
Miss.
It misses. Mordecai, the 2 new undead creatures walk up to you and will now attack. They have advantage. You are paralyzed.
Mm-hmm.
Claw attack. Actually, they're going to bite instead.
Okay. Bite me.
20.
That's, yeah.
It is a natural critical hit to any paralyzed creature.
Fuck.
You take 20 points of piercing damage.
Are you serious?
The second one,
I'm down.
you are unconscious and dying.
Just try and save last turn.
Yes, you did.
I got a
8, I believe.
8.
Now that you are down, one of the creatures does not have enough movement to get up to you. However, it will move into the pile as a dash, and it is right next to Praedonis to the east. And that is their turn. It is your turn, Praedonis.
Everyone should attack. I'll stay here and take the hits. But I'm gonna throw a holy water at the bitch.
Is this a ranged attack roll?
Yes.
Please make it a disadvantage because you are surrounded by hostile creatures.
Is that?
It is a rule.
That's a rule.
Would you like to change your action, having known that?
I guess I fucking have to.
I would recommend it.
I will use Guiding Bolt on the witch.
That is an attack roll, is it not?
Oh, it's still an
Yes.
attack roll. Yeah.
It's okay.
Fuck. I've got no way of getting away, and
Your only option is to disengage or to just swing, or you can take the dodge action.
damn it, I really don't know what to do.
Would you like to pass your turn?
I'll just have to take the dodge action.
Praedonis, you bunker down.
That means that for the whole round, right? Until my next turn?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it's not just one attack. and
Any attack will be a disadvantage against you,
Okay.
with your
let's-
high AC.
Let's do that, please.
It is the top of round 4. Gelda, it is your turn. You have just seen Mordecai.
Don't forget I've got holy water in my belt, people.
Morty, no.
He is unconscious and dying on the floor, paralyzed.
Okay.
I did tell everyone I've got a bag of good berries on me.
Okay.
Do you have a potion, Gelda, or a healing spell?
I do, but I had a whole idea planned out, and this
Sure.
just ruined it. Is it just a bonus action to give
Action.
a potion?
He is 5 feet to your southeast. You can do that with an action. However, if you do heal him, he becomes conscious and prone and still paralyzed.
What? Wouldn't I lose the paralyzation? Surely.
No?
What?
Why?
Because I'm unconscious. Surely.
No, you're still paralyzed.
Look, I'm sorry, Morty. You're just gonna
Look.
have to wait. It's just a quick nap. Just hold on a second.
When you got knocked unconscious, was that your turn? No, it was
No.
my turn. So it's not your turn. You can still make your save for that every turn to break out of it, of course. Gelda?
For a bonus action, I'm gonna try and cast Hail of Thorns again, which is a dexterity saving throw.
On
The hag.
17.
Bollocks. Okay, and with my action, I'm going to cast Silence.
That is a spell. You cannot cast the 2 spells in a turn.
One was a bonus. Oh, right, yeah, okay. Well,
You may cast a cantrip. You can use your action to grapple him and then drag him at half movement out of the room. However, you will provoke 1 time.
I might just take a swing with my Moontouch short sword at the one that's right in front of me.
You may take 2 attacks.
18 for the first one.
That is a hit.
Let this be a lesson to always make sure you put in at least 1 short rest.
If
8
you're a
points of
spellcaster.
piercing damage.
8 points of piercing damage. This creature is still up.
Second attack. 13.
That is a hit.
And 6 points of piercing damage.
Still up.
Okay, that ends my turn.
Mordecai, first off, it is your turn. Please make a death saving throw.
Don't mortar die.
18?
You have 1 success.
Now watch. Is
Now roll your paralyzation.
11.
You are no longer paralyzed.
Thank fucking God.
Yay.
That is your turn, Cobb.
I really want to know if these are resistant to non-magical.
You have not seen
Nice.
they are.
I would like to roll a bonus action hide. I'm just out of the light there.
You are just out of the light. Actually, you can be seen by one of the creatures.
But I'm out of the light.
It's got dark vision.
Oh.
However, you would have known that and moved 5 feet further back into
I
the
was
room.
going to say I wasn't going to hide from it. I was going to hide from the hag.
Yes, you can hide from the hag.
9.
You are not hidden from the hag.
How am I not hidden from the hag? She can't see me at all.
If you move, it will hear you
Yes.
and know your location.
I'm a level 5 rogue with +3 stealth. What is that?
Do you have any proficiencies?
Yeah. Okay, I don't know, I'll just shoot normally then. I'll just pop out.
You pop out and shoot normally. Would you like to shoot the hag or one of the undead creatures?
The hag.
Do you want to roll a free knowledge check on the undead creatures?
Okay. 13.
They are ghouls.
Ghouls?
Ghouls.
Ghouls? Okay.
Ghouls.
If I know anything about ghouls in D&D, is that often there's a ghast hiding among the ghouls. But,
The only ghastly creature is the night hag.
yes. I would like to shoot the night hag. Pop in and shoot the night hag.
Pop in.
Yes.
You will be 5 feet away from those creatures.
Yep.
You may now shoot the night hag.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
You hit. However, this is not... You do not get sneak attack
No.
because there's no ally within 5 feet.
I would have been.
You would have been, Mordecai, if you had not been knocked unconscious.
So on the +3, does that mean that +6 overall?
Did you roll a disadvantage because you are 5 feet away from a creature?
No, I didn't.
Would you please roll a disadvantage?
Oh,
You miss.
Yes.
buddy.
Do you stay put?
Well, yeah, because I can't bonus action disengage. So if I move... No, you know what? I got evasive... I got
Evasion?
whatever it's called.
Josh
Uncanny
is
dodge.
groaning.
Uncanny dodge.
I got uncanny dodge, so I don't care. I'll just move out.
Does that affect direct attacks or is it for area of effect?
What?
Or is
Direct
that
attacks.
Uncanny
would be
dodge
half-
is anything.
Okay.
Is everything. I don't know what it is in Critical Role, but in real D&D, it's everything.
No, we were trying to figure that out.
Yeah,
You may
before.
use your reaction to halve the damage
Yes.
done. As you attempt to move, the two ghouls attack out with their claws as their reaction.
Still
Natural
paralyzed
20.
you.
Oh, good.
You take 11 slashing damage.
It's just what I wanted.
Please make a Constitution saving throw.
So that's 11 overall.
11 total.
Can I halve one of them?
You can now halve this damage with your reaction.
Yep.
And now make a Constitution saving throw for the rotting, paralyzing effect.
8.
You are paralyzed. And you may end your turn by making another save right now.
I think if Mordecai is brought back up, being a druid can do lots of healing stuff.
And summoning.
That's a
and
20.
Summons.
Fuck summons.
Well,
You save, and you are not paralyzed any longer. However, that is your turn.
Did I move out?
No. Because you got paralyzed. You were paralyzed. Your movement was...
I didn't know that was a thing.
And now you saved against it for the end of your turn.
happens before the movement happens.
Yes.
So I didn't do anything good. My entire round. Didn't even get to move back. I just moved in like an idiot.
Gertrude
Missed.
looks at the green emerald, holds out her hand, and green energies flow into her and revitalize her.
Fuck's sakes.
And so we can't attack it. We can't remove it.
We can't attack it. We can't remove the emerald. We can't...
And she just keeps piling on enemies.
So I don't understand. It's very gimme.
We just have to stomp her.
She looks out at you, Predonus, holds out a black fingernailed finger. Please make a Constitution saving throw. No, it's a ranged spell attack. Natural 4. Yes. It misses. And she cackles. Get you next time. She grins in the corner. It is now all the ghouls' turn. Ghouls. Cobb, you are not paralyzed.
Yeah!
However, you are attacked with a claw.
Only to get paralyzed again.
15.
Yes.
You take 6 slashing damage, and please make a Constitution saving throw. The other one attacks you, Gelda, the one 5 feet from you. 17.
Yeah, that hits.
You take 7 points of slashing. Please also make
Yeah,
a
I'm
Constitution
paralyzed.
saving throw. You are now paralyzed, Cobb, once more.
And so am I, yeah.
Gelda, you are also paralyzed.
Okay, so we're dead. So this is the TPK.
The other 3 ghouls that can reach Predonus make their 3 attacks. They would make these a disadvantage because he did dodge. The first attack is a miss. The middle one's attack is a 20.
A disadvantage?
23 and a 20.
Damn. Yeah, that hits.
You take 7 slashing damage, and also please make a Constitution saving throw.
Natural 1. And it's the end of my turn, so I'm going to do that again.
It's still their turn.
Oh, it's their turn.
Yeah, the first
Oh,
one
right.
attacked you, got that double 20 and 23, did the 7 slashing damage. You failed the save. You are paralyzed. I'm just checking its claw. If the target is a creature other than an elf or undead, which you are, you must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or be paralyzed.
What are you?
Halfling.
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 The target can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on itself as a success. I will attack 2 more times.
2 more times.
2 more ghouls remain.
Where?
The other 2.
Yeah, 2 have attacked
Oh,
me.
I'm an idiot.
1 has attacked you.
I'm an
No,
idiot.
1 missed and the other one attacked me.
1 attacked Cobb and 1 attacked Gelda.
Yeah, the 2, yeah, and then 1 attacked me and got a 4. Or not a 4. 1 attacked and said miss. You called it out.
The middle one. You are
Yeah.
correct. So there is 1 more remaining, not 2.
Yes.
What's the matter, John?
Mr. DM,
Yes.
I have Skirmisher,
Yes.
which means I can move up to half my speed as a reaction when
If-
an enemy ends its turn within 5 feet of me.
It has not ended its turn within 5 feet of you. It did not move at all. You moved towards it.
Okay, well, its turn is nearly over now, though, right?
You're paralyzed.
You're paralyzed. It hit you on a reaction as you were moving away, correct? And then you saved against it.
Hit on its
And then
turn.
you used your reaction
Yeah,
anyway.
because
And you don't have anything where you attack and you get a free
Yes.
disengage or anything like that.
well, never mind then.
21, Predonus.
Oh yeah, that definitely
It is a
hits.
critical hit because you are paralyzed. And you take 8 slashing damage. And it is now your turn. The only thing you can do is make a save.
Someone pick a dice for me, because this is very important. This never works, but... Natural 1.
You fail and are still paralyzed. That is your turn.
Sorry.
Gelda, are you paralyzed?
Yes.
Then there is nothing you can do. Please make a save. It is DC 10.
No, I got a 6.
You fail and are paralyzed. That is your turn. Mordecai, you have to make another death saving throw.
Sorry, Morty.
You're up. I'm just trying to find where this critical hit rule is, because I've never heard of it.
It's the incapacitated condition.
Are we incapacitated?
You are paralyzed.
Well, I failed a death save.
You have one
we're
success
all
and one
gonna die.
failure. And that is your turn. You're not paralyzed now, correct? You saved from that. You're just
Yes.
making death saves.
Yes.
Cobb, you are paralyzed. Please make your save. He's rolling.
17.
You pass and are no longer paralyzed. However, the night hag in the corner.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That's real cute.
She casts another green ray at you, Predonus. You are paralyzed, so this is with advantage.
Melee attacks are at advantage, aren't they?
You're paralyzed, so it's not that you're...
See, the thing is, Andrew, what's going to happen is I'm going to not be able to move anywhere because I use my entire turn to get unparalyzed, and they're just going to fucking hit me again, then paralyze me
Not
again.
if you disengage.
Well, you just skipped over me. I just got unparalyzed.
So you're not paralyzed now.
Yeah, but then you just went on to
Attack-
make the hag
But
do
you
something.
can do that as a
As
reaction, right?
part of the paralyzed condition, attack rolls against you have advantage.
Yeah, if they end their turn within 5 feet
So
of
this
me.
is an attack roll.
So if they use their turn to paralyze me again, then I can't.
Where does it say that? Sorry, I just want
They
It's
have
under
to
the
be-
paralyzed condition.
You have to be within 5 feet to get it, but it's just here.
Any attack of the creature that hits is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet. There's nothing that says that the attack itself...
Just has to be within 5
Oh,
feet.
attack rolls against the creature. There you go, in the middle.
What is your AC?
18.
18. I rolled a 13 on the dice. I'm just checking my spell attack bonus.
Today, in How to Play Dungeons & Dragons, we're going to be talking about the Paralyze spell. How does it work? What does it do?
It's not a spell, it's a condition on their claw.
Is it complete bullshit? Why can monks do it for no reason? Find out more, and nobody wake the bugbear.
They can't actually, that's a stun effect.
She has a +6 to her spell attack. She rolled a 13. That is a 19.
You know,
Oh, that hits.
you know in certain video games where an enemy hits you and stuns you for 2 seconds, and then you get into a loop where it just keeps hitting you as soon as you try to move, so
It's
you
Dark
just,
Souls.
you just sit
Yeah.
there until
Stun
you
lock.
die? That's what I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm in a
Yeah.
stun lock right now.
Monks are great.
Predonus, please make a constitution saving throw.
Monks are the only PC that can just stun lock enemies. It's amazing.
16.
Actually, I don't need to make a... You can make this save at the end of each of your turns. Instead, you are hit with a ray of enfeeblement. The attack did hit you, and now that it has hit you, you only do half damage with your weapon attacks that use strength until the spell ends. But you have rolled a 16, so I'll consider that your save on your turn. However, now the ghouls attack.
Yep.
Fucking encounter.
So all the ghouls can now attack. 16 is a miss for the first ghoul. 15 is a miss for the second. 18 is a hit for the third.
Are they all attacking me?
Those three...
Every single one?
The three around you, yes.
No,
Surrounding
well,
you.
At least they're not attacking me.
Yeah.
They're about to. There's 5 of them. Two
So
of
you
them
take-
hit you.
6 slashing damage.
Can't hit
You
me
are
from over there.
paralyzed, correct?
Yeah,
This
so
is
it's
a
an
critical
auto crit,
This
so
is
it's
an auto
12.
crit, so no, it's not double. I'm rolling again now.
Oh.
It's 13 total. There is one more ghoul to attack you. 20 and a 21.
Yeah.
You take 10 slashing damage.
Yeah, I'm down.
You are now unconscious.
This is a brutal encounter.
Didn't you take the dodge action?
That was a
But
while
I'm
ago.
Incapacitated.
Right.
There are 2 ghouls left to make their attacks. Predonus is down. Who is left standing?
Me?
I am.
I'm still paralyzed though.
And Gelda.
Yep.
You are all paralyzed. The
Mhm.
ghoul next to Gelda strikes out with its claws with advantage. 17.
Hits.
Oh no, wait. I'm not paralyzed.
Oh no, you saved. You
I
are not
saved.
paralyzed.
Yeah.
It did attack Gelda and hit Gelda. You take 9 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
It moves away towards the hag.
Oh, I don't even get an opportunity attack.
No,
And the
none of
last-
us do.
The last ghoul takes its place and attacks you as well. Natural 20.
Miss.
It's already critting you, so it's not doing any extra. You take 13 points of slashing damage,
Okay.
and that is their turn.
Great.
Predonus, You are paralyzed. Please make your save.
That was a 16, right?
You did pass. That was for the enraged enfeeblement. Now make your constitution save for your paralyzation.
12.
You pass. No longer paralyzed. Gelda, it is
Hooray.
your turn.
Hang on, death save.
Oh, yes, you are unconscious and dying.
Fail.
You are on 1 death save. Gelda, it is your turn. The top of round 6. You are still paralyzed with a shake of that head.
Yep.
Yep.
That is your turn. Mordecai, please make a death saving throw. He's kissing his dice.
Don't fuck me on this Eldermancy. Do I add anything to it?
No.
Then I fail.
Isn't it? You add your constitution?
No, it's a death saving throw, not a
Oh.
constitution saving throw.
So there's nothing. Alright, I fail.
What did you get?
I got a 9.
1 below.
Yeah.
You
that's
have
why I
2
asked.
failures and 1 success.
Damn it, Eldermancy.
Cobb, you are not paralyzed and you are still up. What do you do? Your team now is all fallen around you.
Can I move away without incurring opportunity attack? No, I cannot.
Disengage.
Yes, you can.
Yes, of course. Bonus action.
Oh, do I just... Am I a coward? Should I just disengage and run away?
You're an old man now.
I've
You have
lived
to
a,
make your own
lived a good life.
decisions.
Bring Predonis back from the dead.
Because in my dream world, I could cast Pass Without a Trace, because I'm a Ganassi. And then what I'd like to do is like climb up the wall and then like cut the emerald out. But I don't think I can do that all. Because I don't think I can climb these walls. Because what kind of walls are they?
Just
Very
normal
moldy.
mansion walls.
Yeah, sorry.
Where's those vines?
No, there isn't.
There's vines on the ceiling. Black mush. Black goo.
Oh, do they come down the walls?
Kind of moldy.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't touch those, should
It's
I?
kind of slippery though. It looks kind of slippery.
Oh, I might as well try.
I was gonna
Are you going to climb?
Can you just...
attack the dude.
Can you
I
heal
was gonna
anyone?
try and cut his head off and put him out of his misery.
I can't heal anyone.
I've got good berries.
I could try and grab your good berries. Would I be able to...
You can also grab a friend and drag them out of the room. Who do you like the most?
Well, realistically, I'd rescue Predonis because we're partners.
You can do that. However, he'll still be unconscious and unable to help you.
And they will just follow me out.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
But I can heal.
But how am I going to get you out?
You don't have to get me out.
Well, just grab your good berries and shove them in your gob.
Just grab my good berries in general.
Just put the potion of healing on my belt in my mouth.
What do I do? There's no point... Okay, we have to retreat. Retreating is the game. But the problem is we've bashed the door in, so we can't bar it.
Just run and bar the next door.
Cobb, what do you do?
You can leave or put a potion of healing in my face and try and leave without the dodge.
But it's going to be their turn next, and they're just going to fucking stomp
It
us.
is their turn next.
Yeah, that
It's
will
not
be their
gonna-
turn next.
It won't. It won't. The only one that can do healing at the moment is Gelder. That's effective, because then it'll be all of our turns.
Gelda
I
is
can heal the
unconscious and
shit out of
dying.
everyone.
No, not.
No, she's not. She is still up, but paralyzed. Okay, she is still paralyzed.
What do we do? What do we do?
I go over to Mordecai and try and get the good berries.
Ooh.
Are you bonus action disengaging?
Yeah.
You manage to slip through the ghoul's waiting grasp, and you're using your action to goodberry Mordecai.
Yes.
You are healed. 1 hit point,
Thank you kindly.
and you are now conscious and prone.
And you've successfully acquired 1 day's worth of rations food.
Yeah.
Good.
Your stomach is full.
Uh,
All your death saves are now expunged.
I have 6 left.
Cobb, that is your turn.
Yep.
Oh, are you going to try and move away?
Can
Since
I?
you disengaged?
Yes, you can, technically.
I'd like to do that.
You've got 10 feet left. You are back in the doorway.
Oh, I was going to say
Further
onto
into the
Gelder and then diagonally up would get you around the corner, so that'd be 10 feet there.
There's nothing I can do to break other people out of their paralyzes, can I?
So that's 5, 10, 15, 20.
You are now north out of the room, back behind the wall of the waiting room. What do you do?
You got 10 feet of movement left.
I'm going to yell, Mordecai, get them out! And then I'm going to move further back and like ready my bow to shoot them if they try and...
Northwards to the wall, so you've still got vision.
Yes.
Is your turn done?
No.
Mordecai, the hag steps 5 feet towards you. You are prone. It attacks with advantage with its claws.
Shit.
21.
Hit.
You take 15 slashing damage and are unconscious
For
once
fuck's sakes.
more. Who is still conscious and standing up?
I am.
Gelda, you are attacked. You are still paralyzed.
Mm-hmm.
It misses with an 8.
Great.
However, The one stands in front of the door and attacks you with a 22. You take a further 10 slashing damage. The ghoul that just attacks you continues its movement towards Cobb, out of the room. Another ghoul lines up to take its place and attacks you, Gelda. 17.
Yep.
That is a hit. You take 11 slashing damage and now are unconscious
Yes,
and
I
dying.
am.
There are 2 more ghouls to move. They will move 20 feet north, and another will move 20 feet north and be 5 feet next to Cobb. It lashes out with a claw with an 8 and misses. And that is the enemy's turn. Praedonis.
Plus 7 damage. This is ridiculous.
It is.
Gonna try and save. 16.
You have 1 success and 1 failure. The round 7, Gelda, death saving throw.
It's a 9.
You fail and have 1 failure. 1 for the paralyzed as well.
It's a 2.
You are still paralyzed. Mordecai, please make a death saving throw.
Please don't kill me. Oh, you fucking prick. No.
You fail. Cobb, it is your turn. The ghouls are chasing you out of the room. Right in front of you to the north, 5 feet, is a closed window.
Do I still have my torch?
You do not.
It's what kind of, like a glass window?
A curtain closes it, but it looks like an old glass window.
What about to the east of me?
To the east of you is another window, 20 feet away.
Can I...
You can disengage if you want to do it without getting an attack of opportunity.
Don't know if I can disengage and also open the window.
Yes, you can. It is a bonus action to disengage because you are a rogue.
Okay, I'll bonus action disengage.
Are you going out the window?
Yes.
The one in front of you?
Yes.
Cobb opens the window,
Bye.
parts the curtains, disengages, and jumps out.
No, I didn't say I jumped.
Oh? What do you do standing in front of the open window?
I swing out sideways onto the wall and grab the wall.
And hang off the edge?
Yep.
You are now hanging off the edge outside the house.
Yep.
Is that your turn?
What's the surface of the house like?
It is difficult terrain, but however you can move. You've only used 5 feet of it.
Can I climb up the side of the house towards the roof?
Yes, you can.
I'd like to do that.
Make an acrobatics or athletics check.
25.
You are now on the roof of this building.
I'm panting. I look down guiltily. That's the end of my turn. I can't do anything. I can't help you people.
It is Gertrude's turn. The hag looks at all the downed people and cackles. Slaughter them all!
Yay.
And she attacks you, Mordecai,
Yep.
with her claws. 15.
Miss.
Sorry, 26. It's with advantage because you are unconscious.
Yeah, that hits.
You take 1 death save.
Okay.
You guys are dead, I'm sorry.
How many death saves have you taken?
I'm not telling you that.
You've taken 2, right?
I'm
Before.
not telling.
And you've taken another one?
You don't need to know.
He's only taken 1.
I've only taken 1.
Oh, this is a reset.
Yeah.
The ghoul next to you strikes out and bites your unconscious body
Your corpse. He actually said corpse.
I know.
for a 7.
Miss.
Miss.
Uh-huh.
You missed the bite. What an idiot.
Uh-huh.
The one next to you, Praedonis, does the same thing. With a claw. 16.
Miss.
Miss. The one next to Gelda, to the north. 12. Miss. Another one next to Gelda. 22. You have another death save. You are on 2, I believe. There are 2 more ghouls left to attack. One will re-enter the room and attack Praedonis with a natural 20. You take another death save, Praedonis. There is 1 final ghoul to attack Gelda. 20. Gelda, you take a 3rd death save.
I'm dead.
Oh.
And you are permanently dead.
Fuck. Here we go.
And the night hag laughs. Praedonis, it is your turn. Please make
I believe
a
in
very important death saving throw.
I am dead forever. When my body has the life leave it, there is a slight pulse within his scales that seems to go bright and then diminish and fade outward. Who knows where?
Round 8. Mordecai, please make a very important death saving throw.
Yep, I succeed.
You are on 2 successes
1.
and 2 failures. Cobb, you are on the roof. You can hear the sounds of slaughter coming from within the building.
Can I... Is there any way for me to... No, probably not.
Just run.
You have 2 choices: run or go in, try for the biggest Hail Mary of all time, and
die.
possibly die.
Well,
No, not possibly die. Definitely die.
Yeah, actually, you'll definitely die because they all get their turn immediately after you.
If you can't just insta-kill the hack, just run.
I sit down on the roof, running my hands through my hair, covering my ears, and curled up into a shameful ball as I listen to the sounds and can't do anything.
It is the Night Hag's turn.
The Night Hag looks up. She can see you through the ceiling. She casts...
Instant death. It's a 3rd level spell.
She casts Power Word Kill.
Cobb, you hear footsteps from within the room, and poking her head out of the window is Gelda. And she says, "Help me! Cobb!" One of the ghouls attacks. There's no one left to attack.
That's me.
You get attacked with a claw from the remaining ghouls.
Come on.
13. It is a miss.
Oh my god.
21. You take a final death saving throw.
They all charged back on me, did they?
That was the second one. They begin eating your corpse.
Oh, okay. Yeah, good. That's alright.
You are permanently dead.
Yay.
Praedonus, Gelda, Mordecai. Round 9. Cobb,
Run.
I know that it was a Night Hag.
you do.
I rolled highly on that. So it's possible that I know that it can mimic people.
Yes, it is possible. However, you can do insight,
I'd like to roll an insight.
and I will roll deception.
Not great.
Natural 18.
I'm fooled into thinking that's Gelda.
With a deception roll,
Doesn't mean you have to go back and help.
Just means I have to be a coward instead of being smart.
yes. Deception roll of 24.
God, this is hard to roleplay. I'm trying to think.
You have only met this halfling mere hours ago. Your friend you believe to be dead.
Yep. Sorry, bird. I move away. I run away. I run along the roof.
Please describe your escape.
I climb up the tower, the slope of the roof. I'm running deftly along the thin line of the peak of the roof in the night, with the forest all around me, the thin strands of my hair in the wind, and I stop halfway up, my arms hanging at my sides. I grip my teeth. I look down the slope of the roof. I look back up. There's still a little girl somewhere in there. I look back towards the town. I look down at the house. Donnie, gonna come back and bury you, okay? I'm sorry. And I leave.
As you look back at the house, in the distance, you see a pulsating green glow emanating from the windows that you opened. And you escape off into the night. The fate of your friends and the young girl, you do not know. End of the haunt.
Phil.
Wow.
Phil.
Feels?
No, Phil.
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 Yes,
Phil.
Phil. Beckwith, what an amazing module.
I love your module.
That's a hell of an
I love
encounter,
your module,
buddy.
but my guy. 6 goddamn ghasts.
Ghouls.
Holy moly. Oh, ghouls, sorry.
Ghouls.
Ghouls.
So let's stick around and do a bit of question time if you like. Would you
least-
like to
Yeah.
ask any questions about the module?
At least I got my character moment.
You did.
That was great, by the way.
Everyone?
I don't know. I love the haunt, obviously.
Was that the actual final boss?
Yeah.
Yes, it was. You do not know her name. Oh, yes, you do, because you were Gertrude,
It's
advisor Gertrude. You know this to be the woman that you met. Is there any questions you would like to ask? Or would you like to leave
How
it
many-
open?
If I had killed the body on the roof, would it have helped?
The body was dead.
The body itself was already dead?
Yes.
And then if I had cut the vines, would that have done anything?
No.
Okay. So those are the three things that I was looking at, is trying to remove or cut the gem.
The emerald was a wondrous item.
But there's no way to remove it except for killing the hag or the witch.
More
basically.
or less.
Okay.
Was the little girl dead already?
Oh,
I
hang
don't
on.
think there was a little girl, to be honest.
There is an extraction method,
Oh, for fuck.
Oh.
and it is a DC 17 intelligence medicine check. It is called the Leech's Emerald.
But
Right.
because it's actually in a character
It is
already,
in the
it's
house.
dead.
It is part of the house.
Right. But
So-
you can't remove it. There's no way of removing it. That's the point.
It says a skilled physician can remove the gem on a successful DC 17 intelligence medicine check, but the patient suffers 4d10 piercing damage. If you did remove it,
I don't think it would have done anything.
no, it doesn't affect the hag at all. It just
Yeah.
allows her to heal, draws from its energy.
What's the stats on that ghoul summon? Because that was
The ghoul summon breaks the rules of the game.
six freaking ghoul summons.
The ghoul summon breaks the rules of the game.
Yeah, it breaks the raw rules.
I think
'Cause
it's a
it's animate-
legendary action or
It's like
something.
animate dead or
It
something.
sounds more like
but
a
it's
lair action than
Very
it is.
advanced animate.
It is
dead.
like a step-by-step. Once someone is sucked into the room, the hag takes a number of actions. Round 1, she casts the Create Undead spell, and she commands them to attack the closest hero. On round 3, she does it again.
Oh, was there a reason why I was the only one sucked in?
Yeah, you
Because you
failed.
failed.
The lowest save gets sucked in,
The lowest save. Okay.
regardless, no
So
matter
it's-
what you roll.
So hang on, it's designed to lock one person in there.
Yes, it is.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Is create undead
It is a spell, it is an action, and it is concentration. However, it breaks the rules of the game. As
if it's concentration, can she have more than 3 at a time? Because 6,
she used it twice.
but can she if it's concentration?
That's the adventure.
It breaks the
Yeah.
rules of the game.
It's a legend.
Okay.
You would just have to consider it a
Yeah.
lair action.
Yeah, consider this whole house as being her lair, and
Yeah.
she's using these extraordinary legendary actions. Yeah,
Okay. Because 6 is just
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
definitely.
It
It also says I can use Ray of Enfeeblement at round 4, which I did, and that is also concentration if it hits.
the method that I was going to try was to splash the undead with holy water or her with holy water.
Yeah, it would have done 2d6 radiant damage. They are not resistant.
Or to
Or
cast
vulnerable.
divine favor on myself and
Yes.
have an extra d4, so 2d6 and 1d4.
I just realized that Cobb counts as the final girl
No.
in horror movie tropes.
I was.
Who
I was-
survives?
Which,
But
which figures because he is a virgin.
Well, I would have. My plan was on the next turn drop the sword and fairy fire
yes,
because there was so many freaking things in there.
Yeah.
Managed to hit, and then I went down before I could do it.
that paralyzation just floored you all.
That's what I
Yeah.
mean. Like 6
Stun lock.
six ghouls.
Yeah,
I had a lot of ideas, and I was even just going to go out on a whim, and I've got Rope Trick as one of my spells. I was just going to cast Rope Trick above the emeralds to see like if the dimension that would open up would stop her from being able to leech anything from, and then we could climb in there and heal.
Yeah, but yeah, it's just
Mr. DM, what else was there? What other horrors were there to possibly discover in the house?
in the ballroom where you pass the dining room, there is a ballroom, and
Yes.
in there is a courtyard. There is this old sort of swimming pool, which resides a beholder zombie.
Oh, that sounds
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
A zombie beholder.
Yeah.
It's metal.
they're great.
Yeah, a zombie beholder. And there was a magical weapon just laying on the ground, just
Yeah.
past it, enticing you in, but you did not enter that room, so it was not.
And that's that was the only main set piece we missed.
Did you rest in this adventure?
No,
No, we didn't take
we
any
didn't
rest.
make any rest.
Oh, that is a mistake, I would think, in an adventure like
let
this.
that be
Well,
a
we were
lesson.
worried about the little girl dying. We were convinced that there was a little girl who was going to die.
Yeah, that's a valid thing.
Any future DMs who have listened to this and want to run this, if you want your adventurers to succeed, try to encourage them to have a rest.
Yeah,
Yes.
and maybe change out ghouls with something that
Yeah.
doesn't stun lock your PCs.
Yeah,
'cause
like-
they're-
Honestly, the
Kobolds
long
or
rest
something.
would have solved.
Yeah.
If we took a long rest, I would have been able to cast my radiant breath weapon on all of them at the same time.
yeah.
It doesn't do double damage, I will tell you that.
Yeah, but they wouldn't be resistant to it, and I would hit all of them. And I have two or three charges of breath weapon that I could use, which I think would do a fair amount to.
Yeah,
To
after
I also wasted my hex on the doll. I should have waited.
after killing the doll, you could have decided to have a short rest then outside the door,
yeah.
but because opening the door or pushing it open with a check sucks everyone in sort of a cutscene sort of effect to increase the spookiness of the adventure. It is rather brutal.
It's very Dark Soulsy, actually.
Except you don't get to respawn after you die.
Cobb would know that Donnie has relatives.
Yep.
Cobb, do you head back to Nesme and tell them of your failure, or do you just escape into the woods?
I'd tell them. First of all, I'd want to try and find a greater healing so I'm not old.
Within 24 hours, I believe you could find someone who can cast Greater Restoration in Nesme.
Yeah, I'd like to do that first and foremost.
And you would be in debt for this service as you do not have the funds to pay.
Yeah, that's fine.
But you do escape with your life. However, your friends or friend.
There's a part 2 to this, so we could always come back and try again.
I'm not
There is a
going back in
Haunt
there.
Part 2. We do have the Trilogy Special Edition.
Do we actually?
Yeah.
Yeah, Phil
Oh,
gifted
God.
it to us. Well, this has been the finale of Nobody Wake the Bugbear Plays The Haunt by Phil Beckwith of PB Publishing. You can find this adventure along with Phil's many other works at dmsguild.com. You can also follow Phil on Twitter at pbpublishing1. We have been Nobody Wake the Bugbear. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok and YouTube at NWTBPODCAST and on Twitter at NWTBugbear. This episode has featured the Haunt original score by Chris Bissette from Loot the Room. Other music tracks have been provided by Alex Nakarada of SerpentSoundStudios.com and our own John Saxon of Nobody Wake the Bugbear.
Woo!
Woo! Woo!
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you all for listening. Be sure to check
Thank
out
you.
Yes, be sure to check out our other one-shots as well as our grand campaign, Ghosts of Gauntlegrim.
Yes, get pumped. The other one-shots are less depressing than this one.
Yeah.
Yes, it was an unfortunate
Spoilers.
Much so.
TPK and the first TPK of Nobody Wake the Bugbear.
Not quite.
Is it technically a
It's not
TPK
a
if I run away?
Technically,
It's not technically a TPK.
Oh,
TPK.
it's a lie.
Technically.
That's a technicality. Yes, you have survived, Cobb. So
It's a loss, but it's not a TPK.
It's a near TPK.
it is a near TPK. We do not have a TPK.
And for all the would-be DMs out there, anyone that wants to stick their hand in and give it a go, I'm telling you now, like Phil's work, great place to
Yeah.
learn from.
Yes.
It's the
Great
first
place.
time that I've had a character that's been permadeath
Yeah,
that I was controlling.
yeah,
Yeah.
Same. And I'm sad. Gilda was great.
yeah.
Has it been for me?
Devastating.
First, probably won't be the last.
First for you, maybe not the last.
No, definitely not the last.
Well, I've escaped a very
Prominent moment.
prominent moment in this role player's life.
Anyway, we will see you next week. Thank you for listening. Peace out.
Whoop, whoop.
Done.